discovered even further that he works the night shift. Exodus chapter 14 and verse 21. When they got to the Red Sea and couldn't go any further, the Lord said to Moses, stretch your rod out. And this is what the Bible says when you read Exodus chapter 14 verse 21. God caused an east wind to come into the sea. And the Bible says that east wind flowed all night long and dried the ground. He fanned the bottom of the sea dry. And the children of Israel walked over on dry ground. And not a one of them got mud on their feet. I like to put it this way. He made an interstate through the Red Sea. All night long. The wind blew. All night long. Yeah, they discovered that he works the night shift. If you don't believe he works the night shift, he gives protective service in the night shift. Read Isaiah chapter 37. When you read Isaiah chapter 37, the army of Assyria was coming against the people of God. Hezekiah was disturbed. Hezekiah was sick. You know what happened? God protected Israel because at night, when the Assyrian army was asleep, God sent one angel into the camp of the Assyrians, and one angel killed 185,000 Assyrians. God works the night shift. If you don't believe he works the night shift, Nicodemus will tell you he gives interviews in the night shift. Read John chapter 3. The Bible said Nicodemus came to Jesus by night, saying, Rabbi, we know that you're a teacher come from God, for no man can do these things except the Lord be with him. Jesus said, I got some nice news for you. You must be born again. Somebody here knows that you can call him at night and you can get an answer. Listen. Paul and Silas will tell you he works the night shift. They put us in the Philippian jailhouse. I better tell you what, at midnight, we prayed a prayer and sang a song. And the Lord heard us. And the Lord opened up the jailhouse in the middle of the night. Because he works the night shift. Call him when you need him. And I'm here to tell you, Asia, he will answer. Now when I say he works the night shift, brothers and sisters, I want you to realize something, that sometimes you spend a negative night in prayer, and sometimes you spend a positive night in prayer. Now what are you talking about, preacher? Sometimes we spend all night in prayer because of a negative situation. And you stay all night tossing and turning and praying, wondering what tomorrow is going to bring. I wonder, am I talking to anybody? Is there anybody here this morning? Have you ever had to toss and turn and toss and turn and toss and turn, like Lionel Richie said, all night long? That's a negative night in prayer. But then the flip side is, sometimes you have a positive night in prayer. Sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night and you think about how good the Lord has been to you. And all night long, on your pillow, you find yourself telling the Lord, thank you. I praise you. I love you. I thank you. I serve you. Because you've been mighty good to me. Yeah, he works the night shift. So the next time you find yourself counting sheep, the next time you find yourself tossing and turning and can't go to sleep, just remember he works the night shift. So there ain't no need in both of you staying up all night. You need to turn over and go to sleep and let him work the night shift. And what you will discover is some way, somehow, time the morning comes, but while you were trying to figure it out, God had already worked it out. Somebody here knows it worked out. Now, I can't preach my whole sermon, but let me just cut it off right here. He works the night shift. And the other thing I learned when I read this verse is, your petition is not an interruption. Your petition is not an interruption. You see, sometimes you try to call somebody in the night. And that's what Jesus is doing here. He's calling his Father in the night. But you know, we've been taught good manners and good decorum does not allow you to call somebody too late at night. Because we've been taught you disturb people after a certain hour. But since God does not go to sleep, it never gets too late. You never disturb him. Your petition is not an interruption. Now you do know that petition is a part of praying. When you pray, you got the right of petition. He told us in his word, whenever you need me, to just call me. Anybody here believe that this morning?